What is going on YouTube? GKL Games here, and today we're back with another video. And on this video, I'm going to be doing a boss guide, but not like the one that I did a couple of days ago. This one, I'm going to be teaching you guys the best builds for each boss and the best way for you guys to defeat them as quickly as possible. So, I'm currently working on a video. By the time you guys watch this video, I think it's not out yet, but I'm defeating every single boss to get every single boss drop, and I'm having a really hard time with it because really my build does not work in some of the boss. Right now my build is currently mist breathing with sun breathing. Now I'm going to be teaching you guys builds that require sun breathing and moon breathing, but I'm also going to be giving you guys alternatives that don't require both of those in case you don't have them. So don't worry if you do not have sun breathing or moon breathing, I'll still give you guys some builds. Now I do want to keep you guys in mind that I've used a lot of the breathings, but some of them I haven't used it for the longest time. But I'm going to give you guys the tips that are going to help you guys a lot. And one thing also that's going to be crucial for this video is that you do want to have your stats upgraded. So I recommend maxing them out. I have everything maxed out except agility because it's something that's really unnecessary maxing out in this game. But you might be like, wait, but I need my stamina. But no, look, I can literally infinite dash over here. You see my stamina is really not going under 200. It goes to 199 and then it comes back. Its agility is really stupid. You guys don't need agility at all to upgrade it. Just focus on everything else. Now, I do have max stats, which again, as I said, it's going to impact a little bit more. But I'm going to be giving you guys tips for every single boss. And I'm not going to really give you tips for the raids, since you're doing it with multiple people, doesn't really impact what build you're using. But I guess maybe we'll see. So let's just go ahead and get started. So if you guys could please like and subscribe, because these videos do take a long time to make, because I do need to go in every single one of them and fight them. And I'm not gonna fight them in this video. I already fought them before, tested them out. Really want multiple accounts because I don't want to risk losing any of this. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get started. So we're going to go in order and start off with final selection. Now final selection is pretty easily, and you're probably going to do this when you first start the game, meaning you're not going to have an OP breathing style like sun breathing or moon breathing. Now me personally, I have not done final selection yet. I played it, but I never beat final selection. And when I did it, I had thunder breathing, and I have to tell you guys, thunder breathing is not good for final selection if you're doing solo. If you're doing with multiple people, even then it was pretty hard doing with that, so I definitely don't recommend, because thing with thunder breathings, there's a lot of punishments, especially with the fact that you have to charge up your moves and everything. So even water breathing and thunder breathing, I think you want to stay away from when you do final selection. I definitely recommend mist breathing, sound breathing, because mist breathing has a lot of AoE moves and a lot of moves that you can place down and let the enemy walk to. And I'll definitely also recommend you guys getting sound breathing, because a lot of the moves you do get invincible and you're able to do a lot of damage in huge areas without actually being able to like take damage yourself. Now I think I would also recommend flame breathing, depends on how far you can get to it, but I would say sound, mist, and flame are going to be your best friends for final selection. Demon art wise, definitely get Tamari with the far range is definitely really good. I think Tamari, Akaza is probably going to be good for all of them. Tamari, Akaza, and Doma are probably going to be really good for this. Don't go for Dark Thunder, because as I said, it's going to have the same punishments as regular Thunder. And I don't think Ammo is going to be that good. So definitely Tamari and Akaza are going to be your best friends, and maybe Doma. I don't think you can freeze the big boss though. Next we have, which one? Next we have the Giyu boss fight. Now Giyu, you could go with anything until his dead calm, because the biggest problem with Giyu is honestly his dead calm. And I would say stay away from water breathing during Giyu, because I did Giyu with water breathing and I don't think it was the wisest choice, because water breathing again has a lot of punishments and Giyu will take advantage of that. So water breathing, definitely stay away from it. So because of the punishments, also stay away from thunder breathing. Really, you could use anything else. Demon art wise, you don't want to have moves on regen or Nezuko blood, those suck. Black lightning, you could use it. Enmu, not really. I don't think Enmu would be a really good one for that, and neither would Drum. Then we have the Rengoku boss fight. Now Rengoku is different from Giyu. He does not have a big area damage attack like Giyu's 11th form. Rengoku is probably one of the easiest bosses out of the whole game. And I think you can really do with anything, because the secret of Rengoku is really fighting and jumping off, like staying away, keeping your distance. So thunder breathing, although it has the punishments, it would be pretty good, because when you use your moves, you usually go far away from the enemy. So really that could work out, but I definitely recommend using mist. Beast breathing, It really depends on the move, but beast breathing could actually work. When I did Rengoku, I believe I had what's it called, insect breathing right here, which was pretty good. I did have a more of a difficult time defeating him, but that was before this last move came out and the healing move, so it was pretty bad back then. So you could use any of those, but sound breathing would also be pretty good for it. Even flame breathing itself. Demon art wise, everything would be good except Drum, Swamp, Arrow, Nezuko. Enmu, I think Enmu I'm kind of indecisive. I think Enmu, depending on what breathing you have, if you're a hybrid, you could definitely use Enmu to stun the boss. Shinobu, here's the interesting thing. The thing about Shinobu is that you want to do as much damage as possible before she can heal up. So you definitely need a high damage one, and not one that takes long to attack. So stay away from thunder and stay away from water. Now, of course, if you have sun or moon, go for those because those are going to be very good. But high damage, you need a high damage quick attacks. So I would say your best friend for the Shinobu boss would be sound breathing because it has huge range and the attacks are really fast. So sound breathing would be really good. Serpent breathing would also be really good, and I think those are the only ones that attack pretty fast. Then for the demon art wise, you really want to get Akaza. Doma, you could freeze her, especially if you time it, if you pair it up with a good breathing style. Doma would be your best friend for bosses. And Tamari. Let's see what else. Then we have the Zenitsu boss. Zenitsu boss, my build here is perfectly fine for it. Mist with sun. Since you don't have sun, I would say just mist would definitely work out really good for the Zenitsu boss. Inosuke boss, now I personally have not fought it, but I've seen plenty of videos of how to beat Inosuke boss, and really a good tip that people give is flame breathing over here. Flame breathing would probably be pretty good for it. So again, most problem that you're gonna find with all of these bosses are punishing moves. So thunder breathing, water breathing, flower breathing I believe has some punishing moves. Those three are the ones that you want to stay away from mostly. Of course, there's some bosses that you can use, but mostly you want to stay away from them. And then we have the Yorichi boss. Now, Yorichi boss fight, it's pretty interesting because he's actually not that strong. Because I feel like he has kind of like a nerfed version of sun breathing for some reason. Because this sun is not as powerful as the one that we get for some reason. Or it's just, I'm just thinking of this wrong. But I believe he has like a weakened version of sun. I'm not even sure. But Yorichi boss fight, definitely anything can go, to be honest. Whatever you think will do the highest damage. He does have a teleportation move that teleports to you no matter where he is, which is pretty annoying. So thunder breathing actually would be a worse choice, because for you to charge up like thunderclap and flash, he's usually going to teleport to you and cancel that off, and you get punishment. Kokushibu, so for Kokushibu, I was actually a hybrid, and I did use thunder when I fought him, but I didn't use the thunder moves. I actually mainly used the Akaza moves that I had, because I was grinding for moon breathing and I needed something quickly. I just went with full Akaza moveset because thunder breathing was really not that good. So Akaza really carried me, and then when I fought Kokushibu again, I used the moon breathing plus Akaza. That was a really good combo, really good high damage. But a build that I definitely recommend in general, not just for this boss, but really any boss or for the rest of the game, is insect breathing, Akaza blood demon art, and moon breathing. Now here's what you want to do. You want to set up a moveset with Akaza and Kokushibu as high DPS. And then you just want to equip this one move for insect breathing that heals you. That is OP, guys, because you have that one healing move that you'll put on your end over here. And then you can put like 2 Akaza moves and 3 moon breathing, or 3 Akaza, 2 moon breathing, however many you want to be your damage wise. And you also have that healing one, which will be really good. Pair that with Demon Regen. That is perfect, everybody. Mitsuri boss, I really don't have any tips for that one. She is quite easy to defeat, actually. She does have one teleportation move, just like Yorichi, so I guess just stay away from thunder. Obanai boss, oh my god, this guy is annoying. I'm still grinding for his serpent, y'all. His serpent sword. And the Obanai boss, all I really gotta say is that get something that you can move away from. That's one of the reasons I use Mist with this Haze Burst move. Let me show you guys right here. Here's the reason why I use Haze Burst, because when he pulls out that big serpent, it's actually so annoying. So that's why I use my end to just move away from him and being able to run away. That's really mist breathing, just a lifesaver with that. And also sun breathing is perfect, but mist breathing and I would say like maybe Akaza or Tamari would definitely be pretty good. Actually, Doma would actually be really good in this situation since we can freeze the boss. Then we have let's see, after that we have just raids. Now raids, you really depend on how many people you're doing to. If you're doing it by yourself, you really want to get breathing that can crowd control, since everybody's going to be going on top of you. So Irichi or sun breathing would definitely be pretty good, especially what move is it? It's not solar dragon, it's sunray thrust. Yeah, sunray thrust. This one is going to be really good. Sound breathing would actually be perfect for soloing raids, since all of its moves are full AoE, so this would be pretty good. Stay away from thunder, especially for raids, because you're not going to have time to charge up your moves. Beast breathing would be pretty good, and so would serpent, flame, and I would say everything would be good except water. Actually, water has some pretty good AoE moves, but thunder, stay away from that definitely if you're doing raids, and so do wind breathing, honestly. Other than that, everything else should be good for raids. Same goes for demon arts. Drum would not be that good, neither would swamp, neither would demon region. Arrow, I don't know if arrow would be that good. I mean, you could. Nezuko blood does have some AoE skills, but doesn't do that much damage. And Emu paired with a good breathing style, I'd say Emu and the sound breathing would actually be a really good build for raid, guys. But that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, because these videos do take a while to make, and comment down below if you agree, disagree, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.